I'm with Head of Cricket at Worth School, Raj Chowdhury. Raj, tell me about the purpose of the cricket nursery.
The purpose of the cricket nursery is to get the skill levels up to a basic threshold level whereby the students are ready to go into the nets and actually play and enjoy the game. Because if someone can't bowl in a straight line or cannot bat when the bowling is in the right areas, that person is not going to enjoy the game. So the whole purpose of the nursery is to get the basic skill levels up.
Raj, tell me, how can the hanging ball help them?
Hanging ball actually ticks a lot of boxes of batting. First of all, you start playing straight, because if you hit the ball straight, the ball comes back to you and you can hit it again. Secondly, you start watching the ball. Thirdly, you play the ball late, because if you play it too early, the ball is going to go everywhere, so you can't play it. So the basic three principles of batting are covered with the hanging ball.
A tyre in a nursery, what's that about?
That's a bit of out of the box thinking, but what the tyre is to do is the player feels or understands his or her exact contact point of hitting the ball, because you want to hit the ball when the bat speed is at its maximum and not when the bat is decelerating. So the tyre helps us to get that feeling, and the players understand where they actually need to hit the ball.
The bowling hoop looks interesting. What's that one about?
That again ticks the box about your length and line. So if someone can come in and bowl within the hoop, the chances are that person is bowling the right lines and the right lengths. Also, in the hoop, what we do is we set up a gate so that after bowling, the bowler is going towards his target or her target rather than falling away. So that helps them to maintain their action.
What is unique about the nursery?
I think the biggest advantage of the nursery is it generates instant feedback for yourself, you don't have to be reliant on a coach as such. So when you can do the hanging ball keeps coming back and you're doing it well, you understand you're doing well, so you don't need to be told you're doing well all the time. When you're bowling in the hoop, you know you've gone in through the gate, bowled, and the ball has gone in the right place. Similarly, when you go on the catch head, you know whether you're catching or not. So it's instant feedback for you. It's owned by the player, so you don't become dependent on someone. You're self-reliant as a player.
The cricket nursery is really reaping its rewards.
Yeah, I would think so, because we've had a good season as far as Worth First 11 goes. Overall, we became champions of the Martin Beryl League for the second time. And we are seeing a lot of players develop. We've got 3 under 15 players in our first 11 who've done really well. At the top end, we've got people who've scored a lot of runs. Hundreds are being scored. That's one of the biggest things in batting, that someone is batting long enough to get hundreds. That's happening. Down the school, we see players coming on with good basics. Yes, at this point of time, they do not have the power, because obviously they haven't hit the growth spurt yet, but if we can instill the basics, in years to come it can only get better.